Hello there to you all. So I got into some free time and I decided to make a video on how to make a website like for your businesses or any local marketing thing you're doing using AI. It's really as simple as people usually say. I'm not going to lie about that. But this will be a video just in the front end base. I don't know if I will get in the back end, but if you really want the back end level to deploy it online, I will really need a comment for that. So the AI tool we'll be using here is not really I recommend you using a professional tool from Google like antigravity, or you can find some AI extensions in VS Code. Building two websites will do you a good job, but not really that professional developer level. So this is a developer level that I'll be showing you guys here. So pay attention. I will not make it too complex, but this is an advanced version of AI site building. It's going to do you all your work. This is an agent mode I'll be using here. So I want you to start creating your project file in your desktop. Just let me go like AI site. If we want to save that, and this is the anti-gravity IDE we'll be using. You can go to Google antigravity.google.com to download this extension. Sorry, it's an app, and just run it on your computer. It's not really that heavy. I think it can run on any local computer. 2 gigs of RAM, I think it'll run very well. So while the app opens, we will be running we will be building a front-end UI for a, let me say, a local marketplace or a blogging site. I don't know. Let's just do a local marketplace that people usually love. You have your things, you want to sell them online. Yes. And this will be very easy. It's a very good way. For example, this is an old project I've been working on, but when you open this IDE, it will probably not look like this. They'll ask you to sign into your Google account because this is the Google IDE. And signing into Google account will give you access to use agents that will help you code for you. You just have to give them the instructions and sit back and they do all the work for you. It's like a real person walking inside a computer. It's very nice to look at. So you're going to drag your file that you created. Anyway you created it, just drag it inside your project. Just leave it there like that. If you're still in the welcome screen, you can do the same or just create the file inside of here. Okay, this is our new UI. So this is our agent here. So you know how people use ChatGPT every day? This is kind of the same thing. You'll be using the Gemini Google Assistant here. It's the best. Although we do have ChatGPT available here, but you probably run out of quotas before it actually gets finished. You have access to Claude, Gemini 3 Pro. These are the professionals. If you have deep logical things you want to solve, you can switch to Claude or Gemini here. They handle that better. We're going to use Gemini 3 here because it gives us the biggest amount of quotas for us to work with, and it is very good for code generation. So I'm going to send Gemini a voice of what we want here. Hello Gemini, I want to build a front-end website used to sell assets online. For example, do fashion dresses selling, having a price, and doing other stuff. I want an about page, the main front-end page, make it look very good on mobile devices and PC devices. Add some classy animations there just so it looks good, and don't make it too much because user experience could be ruined. Make sure you have an about page. Write on the page, give it a title. I will edit that later for the user, and make it look very nice. Add like let's say 20 assets cards there with prices, and look for images on Google. You can add images links there. If you don't have one, no problem. Make sure you have good SVGs icons for every button. I want them looking very classy, and have a sidebar. It usually looks very good, like a sidebar, add to cart, and when someone goes on a mobile view, you can place the sidebar below the page so it looks very good and accessible to people. Have a search screen, and so for the backend to host this website on, we can make a simple Python app that will simply route this to us for now we're still focusing only on front end, so we don't need any complex logic on the back end. So we just needed to route this application to us so it can give us the UI when we request for it. So go ahead and start. So now we're going to send this to Gemini. You can take your time and write this text, it's no problem, but I just find this way being more easier. So it's going to start working right now. Agent will be showing you everything it's doing here. And if you have a very good internet connection, it's going to work way better for you. You can analyze what it's doing. Normally, it creates a walkthrough, like an implementation plan, what it's going to do. Yes, that is like what it's going to do, the things you'll be working on. You're going to accept to the process to continue processing, and it's going to start working, creating all your files for you, folders, and doing online researches for you, get you images, creating your SVGs, and place it all on your site. And if you're unsatisfied with the results, you can simply come in here, tell him what you don't like, tell him to change it. He's going to do all the changes for you. Okay, as you can see here, Gemini started summarizing on this and it has created a plan for us. So this is the implementation. You just have to click process here. At times usually just shows it. So click here to let him start working. So when you see something like this, you're gonna have to click run, or you can just go simply say like run, always run. So he's going to like do it all for you, but I think it's prefer to accept it because you don't want him making errors you don't want. Make sure you monitor as Gemini is working because at times you can make errors, but it will highly be likely you hardly see errors here. So just ignore all of these. These are terminal commands it's working on. So you just keep waiting. These are your files getting created. So this is the backend Python file. Oh, here it is. Yeah, so this is the main route. We have the main route here and with the about route, and this is the search route. So just wait, it's working, and if you're in a good network, this will happen. This will hardly take 1 minute. Okay, this is the style, it's CSS. This is our CSS here, completely and ready for us. And as you can see here, Gemini is generating an asset image. I told you it can actually generate things for you, but I will highly recommend something like this. I prefer you adding your images. You can download your images, add it to the project file, and tell Gemini where this image is, and it will go look for it. You will look for the path and actually place it in your site. Like if you want your images and all those stuff, your personal stuff. This is just creating random stuff that is going to add there, which I really usually don't like. So I think I'm going to ask it to start. Okay, so don't generate the image. I will look for it myself, and when I place it in the folders, I will tell it the image path, and it's just going to route it to the image. So that's as simple as that. If you see Gemini doing an error, just tell them to do that and accept changes. I would strictly advise you guys to not click on this button because fundamentally this is what you have to click to go like I accept the code, but while you are doing your development and editing, I recommend you not clicking it because as Gemini does its work, it generates its files and it saves it by itself. You clicking there at times might trigger the VS Code safety features. For example, if you just did a great update, clicking there will actually reverse it, which means all the good things you just made will actually go back being bad. Okay, this is the main GS JavaScript. This is your about page, search HTML. This is the search page. You can go ahead and prepare all your assets. Yes, for someone that is very smart, you have your about images ready. All your assets that you want there, you can create their images, you place it in a file, and this is an AI you can communicate to like, hey Gemini, I want this, my images are here, you give them the names. You don't even have to give it the names, you can go there and get the names for you, and it just fixes everything for you. Just communicate with the AI and you will get good results. And this is the best part about this agent. You see, look at what's currently happening. It's launched in the browser. Gemini is able to actually run the handlers browser and check your website for you. Just open the browser by itself. It's going to open this page and it looks if something is wrong there and actually fix it. So it's like you having a personal worker inside your computer. Look, everything is going to happen on its own. I'm not touching anything. It's going to start doing what they call visual testing. Okay, guys, look at the website we just created. Isn't this fabulous? I mean, look at it. So as you can see now, Gemini has taken over the screen. He's doing all the work. I shouldn't interfere. He's doing visual testing. He's checking everything on his own, and I should not interfere with it. It's able to type, use the mouse and touch things and see if it works. If everything works, it's going to stop. So as you can see, Gemini have been getting some errors, clicking elements, moving mouse and browser. Okay, let's check. It still looks like it's having network errors, something like that. I mean, it's slow connection, so I don't think that would be necessary though. So you can go ahead and skip it. And so now we can come here and test the page ourselves. So guys, this is the website. You have your images, your assets, add to cart, add it to cart, you go to your search page, so you can type your things here. I asked you to stop, man. Just stop, bro. Oh, stop. So you're going to have to be aggressive about that part. Me, myself, I've never liked it. Okay, so about page. Okay, this is your about page. But since I didn't give it a name or something like that, the card section, I didn't add that, didn't I? Okay, so now we're going to have to be creative. We're going to go to Google and download assets for yourself to place here. So this is the page. You can add anything you want. So just wait a while. I'll go to Google, get assets, make sure everything is ready, and I'll show you the final result. Okay, so now I'm finished. Yes, I have placed all my images here. These are all my assets. I'll be showing displaying on the website for now. And let's say I did a bit of some update with Gemini. I asked him to look at all the images and link their names into the HTML file. So now, how are we going to run this? You can simply ask it to run it for you, but no worries. You can do it on your own. Don't get scared on the terminal there. Uh, Run this command line to find your backend. Yes, run this Python file. This is what we're calling in here. Is the backend that will actually give access to your website to the browser. Okay, so these are the local host. This is your local host IP. You can just click here or just copy this link and put it in your browser. It will open it for you. Okay, here we are. So this is how my assets. Sorry I didn't take my time to rename the things, but it's just a tutorial, so I just wanted to make it very simple. Someone can click, add to, select to add to cart stuff. Yeah, come here and see the assets here. So guys, there we are. And most people are usually interested in such stuff, so I wanted to make this quick demo on normally just web designing with AI. So you can add your image here, your name, your stupid number, and all those stuff. So but yeah, this is a good site. Someone can use this thing to a professional level, but still I have to say not yet, because it's not yet in the professional degree. Like for example, a normal site builder will have a system that they will upload their images to, do their naming and the description things, and way more complex things to do. So if all of you would like to see me do any of that, I just need a simple comment. Yes, it encourages a lot. So if you want to see me take this to a whole professional level or make another type of website for you, just let it in your comments. I promise you, a day after, I will probably launch a video on it. So here we are. It looks very nice. Especially when it comes to deploying websites, is something people find very complicated and it's not easy, believe me. It takes a lot of research and time. So guys, here is a website we just built with AI right now. It looks very good and nice. and not every site will give you this power. This is a real IDE tool we're using here. It's not something any person will go to a web browser and achieve. This is a development level tutorial, and for those who are not a developer, this is something anybody can do, but you just need those tiny fundamentals. So goodbye, and please leave a like or anything. Thank you.